Hey, it's Ed here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for VECHAIN or VET. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory and provide target and invalidation levels for the presented accounts. Let's get going. Starting from a higher time frame and with the RSI, we can see that we did break this trend here, trend line coming up higher, and now we're still going down. So most likely this structure here is indeed just a connector, something that connects this previous structure into the next, so something like this. We had a couple of different options here on a higher time frame. Let's dig into them. So this one was the first one, saying that we had a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now the wave 4 can't get into the wave 1 area here, otherwise it gets invalidated, at least as an impulse. The other one is that we had an ABC here, which would be a bearish correcting pattern, basically just correcting higher. At that point we could be still looking at this structure as a potential connector and getting us even lower than these lows we had here. Of course that would be really bearish, but we don't know what part of this structure is, or what structure is this structure part of, I guess. We could be having this as such, or the one that comes from higher, or this. We just don't know. Okay, but again, that is on a higher time frame. Let's take a look at this closer one here. On 4 hour, we can see this as a WXY here into W, another ABC into X. Now this WXY here could be ending where I mentioned here, where we had that cross of that weekly time frame on the RSI, and this would be a connector into something else. So we would have a WXY here or ABC up here, and this structure would continue from like so. Okay, but we can still have this as a wave Y coming up lower here. As long as it doesn't take too much more time, we can still look at this structure here. There's few options here as well. On the structure we have from the X, A, B and C coming down to W, ABC into X, and now we would be expecting again 3 waves into wave Y. Now we don't really want to get this too high or too low. We could have the A wave finished here, B coming up here if we can get some kind of pump, and then wave C. If not, then we could get one more low before that and then a pump, but again that would just fail over again to get this C wave in. Other option is that we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into A, 3 structure into B, and then 5 waves down here. I've labeled this as a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into third, fourth, fifth into C. So we would be looking at least 2 more lows according to this count. Now let's take a look at the local structures here. Let's take a look at 1 hour. So this is basically the bearish option, saying that we have a WX and looking for the wave Y. We have not gotten to the minimum extension here of 0.618 after this point here, where we have the X wave. So W, X and Y. On the Y wave we are looking for, or this is part of the A, B and C, then A, B, C, meaning that we have again creating a WXY pattern or a ABC, depending on how high we get. Is this the retracement? No, it's not. Let's see, let me pull this up here and wave B, color that properly. So if we get below this, what is that, 2.9 cents area, then we would be looking at this as an ABC, looking for higher prices then. Of course we can get lower all the way down here to 2.4 cents or 2.5 cents, at which we would invalidate this idea. So this is micro, and this should be actually that color. However, on the substructure here for the B wave or possible B wave or the X wave, I can label that as well. A, B, C, there we go. And micro, so whether or this just depends how low this structure comes to. Again, if we go beyond this level, then we are looking at a B wave. If not, then we are looking at C. One-to-one extension is what we are looking for. Usually for this kind of zigzag patterns, we're looking this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into A, 3-wave structure into B, and then looking for 5 waves coming down to C. One-to-one extension here around 2.87 cents, at which we would get into the wave B territory, and yeah, at that point we would be looking for higher prices with the wave C. Then we would be looking at 5 waves instead of the 3 waves if we are going to pivot from here. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. The bullish scenario has some invalidation points. We could be looking this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into wave 1, 3-wave structure into A, 3 waves into B, 3 waves into C, or 5 waves, sorry. We could have it. It would be a bit of a stretch, but again, it could be a WXY, and then we would have this as a 3-way structure here, which would definitely look a bit better. But if we want to have it as a 5-way, we would have it like this as a 5-way. It doesn't look too bad either. Both works. Again, 1, 2, and then we have to say that again, 1, 2, whether the wave 2 is here or any of these, we would have to say that again, that is one of these lows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here into 1. Again, some kind of a 3-way structure here. I'm labeling this again, same as with the bearish count, as a 5-way structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into A, 3 waves up into B, and now looking for C wave for 5 waves. This can't go below the 28 cent or 22.8 cent area, sorry, as that would invalidate this bearish or bullish idea. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to share. If you have other accounts you would like to share, there's a link to the Discord server in the description below. Also, if you would like me to update a certain other asset, let me know as well in the comments below. But for now, I thank you for watching and hopefully see you on the next video as well. Bye bye.